We've got the, so we got 2 free drinks for $650. Woo, what a deal. This can't be good.
Loosen it and jiggle it a little bit. Then he said to kind of rock the trailer and pull it back and forth, and sometimes that'll loosen the brakes as well.
Get your rock and roll pants on.
Yeah, really. Hi everybody, welcome to the channel.
Hey.
If this is your first time here, I'm David.
I'm Sandra.
And we're in Orion and Voyager. Voyager's our truck.
Orion's the trailer. So come along, hope you enjoy the video. Be sure to subscribe for future videos. Had a really busy week this week getting Curiosity all set up, and now it's time for the RV shuffle. First thing we have to do is move Artemis from over there to the other side of the cul-de-sac, and then we're going to move our son-in-law's truck slightly down the road a little bit. And then after that, we're going to take back Curiosity up and park it over there. Then once Curiosity is out, I don't know if you can see Voyager over there, just getting started up, warmed up. Then we're going to have to pull Voyager out of the driveway and park Voyager about where the Jeep is at, and then back it in, hook it up to Orion, and then pull Orion all the way out, and then we'll pull back Curiosity in where Orion is at, and then back Artemis where the truck is at, and then put the truck back, and then hopefully we'll be done and ready to go. Well, so Orion's been sitting, Orion and Voyager's been sitting now for about 6 weeks, and Orion is not accepting air from Voyager. So, well, can't go anywhere unless we have air, so we're gonna have to try and troubleshoot this. Are you looking for your flashlight?
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, so Google has that new feature if you take a picture of it and then do a search on the picture. We are not mechanically inclined people. And so David just jiggled it with the screwdriver. So I'm gonna pop the air and see what happens. No. Sounds like David is on Coachnet with some sort of mechanic. Hopefully he can walk us through it.
Right below that looks like a valve where all the airlines are coming into. I was told that's kind of like the ECM of the air system. Valve kind of next to that.
Somewhere under there is the roadside assistance guy.
That's probably, yes.
You want me to go start it up?
So, yeah, once you go start it up and go ahead and put air back here.
To the trailer. Prognosis?
So Richard pulled out the old one, which this is it, and
Ew.
Inside there is Utah. Might be parts of Colorado in there, and
just about
Arizona,
everybody myself.
Sedona. I think I see Sedona in there too. Yeah, a lot of dust in here that he's pulled out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Yeah, some debris, leaves, little tiny specks of leaves and stuff. So we blew out the lines and...
So we have dirty lines, that's what caused it.
Well, yeah, we think so. The check valve had a lot of this in there.
Oh, okay.
So we'll replace it and then keep this as a spare just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, I'll clean it out.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah.
What?
I think that's where the...
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. So what did the mechanic say? What's he gonna do?
He thinks it's the check valve. He's gonna play with it, bang it around, kick it, put it back in there, and
throw it into the pond.
No, because we got to get it back.
Yeah.
And he's gonna play with it and put it back, reinstall it, see if it works.
All right. Well.
If not, then we'll get parts and fix it tomorrow.
So that means I have another night with my grandchildren.
And
boo-hoo. Yeah, and journaling. So we didn't get everything done. So it's a sign.
Oh man.
And fall break starts. So no school for the girls tomorrow either.
Oh, we're leaving in the morning.
Daddy did not mean that, Jordan. So bad. This can't be good. So I've released the air and put in air multiple times, and I wasn't hearing anything that sounds normal. Based on the nods and everything, he's probably saying he can't fix it. Might have to order a part. So what's he doing?
So we got the valve to pop.
Oh, okay, good.
And the tank started filling.
Oh, excellent.
So that was good news. And so then he wanted to check to make sure there wasn't a leak somewhere else upstream that was maybe causing, you know, the valves to pop prematurely, didn't have enough pressure,
Okay.
things like that. So,
And in doing so, he heard the leak up
so
here.
then he heard the leak here, and so he's going to tighten this, see if that.
So we're going upstream.
We're going upstream. So I found a place locally that's got a part. I'm thinking of replacing the part, seeing if that corrects it.
Just start working our way upstream.
Yep. Start at the source.
Yep. You're back with the goods?
I'm back with the goods. This little part, I think, is the cause behind our issue of not being able to roll confidently down the road. It's an air valve.
And then you got some...
And I got some pipe thread sealant. Good for hydraulics, pneumatics, which is us. So
All right.
we will get that changed out and see if that solves our problem. We'll see.
Eliminating the variables.
Eliminating the variables, start in the beginning and work our way back.
That's right. So are you starting upstream before we start downstream?
Well, I'm just trying to save a little bit of time and do some things that I can do.
So you're reattaching, tightening the connections up?
Tightening the connections and also putting some pipe thread sealant on here as well.
Well, good. Richard has returned and he's crawled underneath Orion with the new part that David got this morning, and he's going to replace it. We're thinking he has better tools to do this than we do. I am in the driver's seat again, and we're engaging and disengaging the brake. And apparently there's something else going wrong. So it just wasn't the valve. We don't know if the whole lines are cruddied up or what's going on. Thank goodness Richard has friends in all the right places. So we changed the valve and it's leaking like a sieve, and Richard knows a guy and he suggested to check the brake chambers. Well, it's been an hour and a half. It's 3 o'clock, and the mobile mechanic, he arrived right on time, right when he said he would. And so now he's checking things out. Well, he sure was under there pretty fast.
It was pretty quick. He came out with a smirk on his face and kind of chuckling. He says that the valve that was just installed was plumbed wrong. It was hooked up wrong. So he said about 10 minutes and we should be good to go. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. We finally, after almost a 2-day delay,
I'm exhausted.
we finally got out of our daughter's driveway and we're heading to Spacecraft, and we're gonna have some work done on the mind, body, and soul of our whole setup. We're gonna have some work done on Orion and actually not Voyager, but on Orion, our trailer. Get a few things done.
Yeah, we probably won't get everything done because we're delayed a couple of days.
Yep. The mind, because we spent a week with our granddaughters. They're wonderful to be around, but they're exhausting.
Yeah.
And the soul, because Sandra needs some sleep-in days because we had to get up early and we had to think through how to fix our issue, which got fixed. So it's a little bit of everything that we're going to have done over the course of the next several weeks.
Yeah. So we'll see how far we make it tonight. It's about 4:30 right now, and we're just going to drive till we get tired or hungry or have to go to the bathroom. Thirsty.
We're going to stay the night in Metropolis, Illinois. It should be a super stay.
Oh, man.
Well, on our way to Spacecraft, we had a nice overnight stop. There's a casino behind us, the Illinois River, and it was super quiet. Super quiet because we're in Metropolis, Illinois. That's why it's super quiet. But on the overnight stops, we have our temporary steps, our scissor steps, and so I'll take these off and take them, store them underneath, and that's a little quicker, and it doesn't look as permanent when we're overnighting. We don't want to seem like we're camping out. Awfully tempting. Nah, I'd never leave her.
I overslept by 45 minutes this morning. I don't know if he's a little mad at me or not, but at least he stopped. Made it through St. Louis. Woohoo! Woo. Reason we're excited about that, because I think the first 3 times the GPSs were taking us some really weird route. We were going through the middle of, and take us off the interstate and get us right through downtown St. Louis.
And some really low bridges.
Yeah, I mean, when they said 13.6, I don't even know if they were 13.6, but the question I have for you, I want to say St. Louis is probably the town that we've been through the most. I'm going to have to go back through my trackers to see how many times have we driven through St. Louis. It's quite a few.
It's been a lot. It probably is right up there.
Yeah. So speaking of trackers, one of the fun things that I like to do is I put everything we do on a spreadsheet, of course, but I like to draw out on a map where we've been. So every year I kind of map out where we started and everywhere we've been, and then if we go to national parks or anything interesting, I get not only my passport stamp, but then I also get these stamps here, and I cut them out and put them in here, and I have it for every year. And it's just a really fun way to see, you know, where all we've been over the last couple of years and where do we travel. Just, you know, kind of a big bird's eye view. So you're gonna dump or you're gonna wait till the weekend? Just do the...
No, I'm gonna dump.
Right now?
Approaching destination at 200 feet on the left side. 200 feet. Right at spacecraft.
We're here in Concordia, Missouri, getting some warranty work done on Orion, our RV, and every day I have been coming to this absolutely amazing scrapbook store. I started bullet journaling about a little over 2 years ago, and our daughter introduced me to it, and this place is absolutely amazing. I cannot say enough about how wonderful this little slice of heaven is. And so let's go in and take a look. Well, it's a beautiful fall Sunday afternoon. We're taking a little break from our chores. We're just about done with all the repairs with Orion. And fuel prices are on the way up. It is not uncommon for us to take advantage of the cheapest fuel prices that we can find. And we're here at a regular automotive gas station, and so we have to get a little creative. We'll fill up on one side, it's not super busy, so now we're going to fill up on the other. Sometimes we'll get lucky and the hoses will go all the way across, but not so much this time. We've got most of Orion's warranty repairs completed and a couple that were still open. Oh darn.
Gotta go back.
Yeah, oh boy, so sad. Well, hopefully we'll be able to come back and spend a little bit more time here, especially since I discovered the scrapbook store, so.
I'm gonna have to watch her now because she may go around and start breaking things
Yeah, I
on
might.
Orion. It's
Exactly.
like, hey, we gotta go back to get them repaired.
So we're headed down to Conroe, Texas to get some maintenance done on us, a couple doctor's appointments, and just kind of get some projects done on Orion and get caught up on YouTube, and then we'll head back east.
So we're heading down to Texas, and we've been staying at a lot of Harvest Hosts, but this trip we decided to get a few more miles in, and
The fridge is empty.
the fridge is
We
kind
have
of empty.
no food.
So we decided to stop at a Walmart, and when we do that, a lot of times we'll try to have the driver's side, because that's where the bed is and the kitchen, and we'll have that up against the curb, and then
Slide stays in.
yes, where the dinette and the desk is, that means that Sandra,
Yes. Gotta climb in here, but I can still just barely get in. But I can get in and I'm comfortable and we can still
Yep.
eat at our table.
Exactly.
And when I clear the table, I just have to put the dish right here. I don't have to get up.
that makes it really simple.
It does. So let's eat.
We had a nice night here at Veneta, Oklahoma, but what is that orange thing on the road? It is a cone, and I always put these down whenever we're in a parking lot or an area where it might get some traffic. And it's kind of cool because it goes down just like that. Easy to store. And I use it a heck of a lot more than I thought I would.
Got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you think by the time we actually take our Route 66 tour, there's going to be any of it that we haven't been on?
we must be on US Highway 69.
Yeah, this is probably one of the worst highways that we've ever driven on. I mean, it is just a continuous, it's concrete, so that's not good, but it's just a continuous rough road. Well, David just made a bat turn. We found a mom and pop fuel station for $4.59.
Credit and cash.
Yes, same price. So we're going to use get our 5% back from the Sam's Club card and fuel up here. But like David just told me, that means I got to go inside and do it the old-fashioned way and take the card inside and do prepay.
Yeah, the TSD card has kind of gotten us spoiled paying at the pump.
It has.
But man, at $4.59, the cheapest I saw on TSD was down in Texas, and that was $4.60.
Yeah, and we're a little less than a third of a tank, so I'm okay. So how much should I prepay for? Probably about 200 gallons?
Yes, 200 gallons.
Okay, so I'll just do, think 1,000?
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ow!
Okay, so how awesome is this? So we did the fill up. It was about $650, but they said we can get a free drink. So that is one of the advantages of being at some of the smaller mom and pop truck stops, is you do get a free drink, and sometimes they'll let you have a hot dog. And then I asked him if I could also get one for David. It's there somewhere. And he said yes. So we got 2 free drinks for $650. Woohoo, what a deal. We have our $650 sodas on the way. Actually, it's $665. But do we not need to change the GPS? Or is that where we're staying tonight?
No, it's not, but I think we're okay with leaving the GPS that way.
Why? Because that was going to be our fuel stop. Are you going to top off again?
Oh, that was also going to be the fuel stop for us. There's a Whataburger at that fuel stop down in Texas. And it's a new one.
A new truck stop or Whataburger?
Yes. I'll treat you to dinner.
Oh, boy. Special meat.
I think we just leave the GPS alone.
Okay. Jeez. Texas. Welcome to Texas. Home sweet home. Okay, Texas. You got to do something about these roads. I think this is the first time we've come through here and actually hit traffic.
Yes.
So now I might actually have time to take some pictures.
You're going to have a lot of time.
So this is the big high five of Dallas, Texas. And it was completed back in about 2005, 2004. Took them, what, 2-3 years? They
about
just
3 years.
Yeah, just started. So they just started it right when we moved here, and they finished it right when we left.
So we got the benefit of all the construction.
Yeah. Our first time seeing a Whataburger at a truck stop.
Truck weight violation.
Oh my goodness.
In 1/2 mile.
I'm thinking it's not going its final destination. Wow.
Not gonna happen.
Fuel stop, huh?
Fuel stop. Our body fuel stop.
I guess next time I do need to be more specific on
Gotta be specific.
what
on
kind
that.
of stop we're gonna make. So we're stopping at a TA Express. And supposedly there's a Whataburger in there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's funny.
I gotta take a picture of that.
Whataburger.
The anticipation
Gotta wait.
at a truck stop.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That
That's so
is.
cool. Easy for us to park. And there's a Whataburger right here. No line. We just went right in there.
Yeah.
Got my drink. And it might be really bad. I might get a fried pie from the fried pie
Oh,
shop.
yeah, that looks really good. Which one?
Oh, I don't know. They had strawberry cheesecake, apple, peach,
I think I'm gonna get the
blueberry.
blueberry. Too bad they don't
Yeah.
have blueberry cheesecake. That'd be good.
That'd be good. That'd be really good. I might get a peach just because we're in that peach area.
That's true. I'm gonna be so full. We still have 80 more miles to drive.
Man, we're
I'm-
bad.
We were really bad.
Very bad.
I got a whole meal. I should have gotten a salad.
We got fried pies.
Yeah, so we'll try and might be my breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, the dessert.
Are you really gonna eat it tonight?
Oh, yeah, I think so. They're
Oh my,
fresh.
oh my goodness. Crazy. Well, we just walked in. David had to check the batteries. As you know, we went through some really big bumps on Oklahoma Highway 69. Just turn on the lights. And look at our closet. I don't think, so sometimes my stuff will come off from the top.
Yeah.
I don't think I have ever seen yours come up.
No, I don't, not like that. I mean, it looks like almost every single item has popped off.
Yeah.
So putting all the clothes away, or back.
I feel like I'm on an archaeological dig here.
Really.
All right, well, I got mine up.
It's time for me to put mine back.
But before you do, even in the messiest,
I've trained them
even
that when they fall, they need to fall in order, so it's easy for me to put them back.
all right, it's daytime.
Part 2 of checking out the bumps. We did the closet on the front. Let's check the back.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Ew.
Wow, that's never
How in the world? What
been like
in the
that
world?
before.
Oh wow. Yeah. See, looks like you duct taped one of them already.
Yeah.
Well, we are here at Walmart. We can go in again. Ew. Yeah. Do I need to go shopping? Huh? Do I? Huh? So how are we getting out of here?
We're going to do what any respectable 73-foot long, huge behemoth will do, and we're going to make a U-turn in the parking lot where there's empty spaces.
Okay. So that's probably the most level spot in the entire parking lot.
I think it is.
We're on Thousand Trails Road, I think. We're headed
so.
to, yeah. And it's a dead end.
Which freaked us out the first time.
Yeah. So it's a really easy drive there. No one's at check-in. Good sign. Well, this is the first time. It's been pretty busy here and sites are slim pickings. David's going over to that site over there. And then there's also this site, which we should be able to get in with no problem. He always checks the power pedestals just to make sure they look like they're functioning, and he checks the water. You might be liking that site. Yep. All right, well, I'm going to get out and direct.
Picking up a few things at Lowe's. Got a few projects to complete, so got to get a few items.
Let me go to my desk, which is more complete, so he brought me up this one.
So that's my old dish satellite mount up on the roof. I don't want to create any more holes. I want to use this, but I want to be able to get my Starlink in there. So that's the project, and that was a bit of the dilemma how to do it. That's why it looks a little funky. It fits on the dish bracket that's up on the roof. And these fit in one side and that fits on the other. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fiberglass all this so it'll be weather resistant. There's my existing base. Let's see how this will fit. Nice. All right.
I can't say it's mail call, but one of the things about the Thousand Trails here in Conroe, Texas is they charge for package delivery. I think it's like $5 or $10 per package. And so to get some of the projects done, David did order some things on Amazon. So I'd say about 5 miles from the campground, there is this Amazon pickup box called Crash. So we're gonna pick up some packages. Let's see what he got.
All right, so if you've never picked up at a vault before or a locker, they name them and they give you a code and also a barcode through the email.
Wow, that's so cool. So you just scan it in and it opens it up.
Just scan it in, opens it up, and your package is there. And if you've got multiple packages, a couple of doors will open up. Well, whether you own a house or an RV and you full-time or you part-time, there's always projects, there's always some things that need to be repaired or fixed, and you know, or updated, modified. One of them is the passenger side of our truck. The windshield washer fluid wasn't squirting at all. The driver's side was poor pressure, and the passenger side was non-existent. So went to Volvo and just asked them during one of our maintenance runs, and they said, oh, it's probably the pump. So I got it, and I decided to do a little bit of testing before I actually, you know, went ahead and put it in there, because you got to go underneath. Like, you have to go underneath there, and it's up in this area underneath. So before I go crawling around in there, I decided to do a little bit of CSI work. What I discovered is the pump works fine, but I don't know if you can see this, but not when it's not connected. Right there is the end of the hose that goes to the passenger side. So I'm going to connect that to the other hose that's right up there and see if that fixes the problem. So here's the, I'll say, final product. I'm going to tie this one up and get it up out of the way, but I left it down so you could see. So I spliced it here where it was cut and broken, and then I spliced it right there. And with actually a little bit nicer hose than what is the standard OEM for Volvo. All right, so I replaced everything, connected all the hoses and such, and let's see if it works. That side over there hasn't seen water from the windshield and windshield wipers and probably, gosh, I hate to say it, almost a year. So let's try it out. Woo! Oh, look at that. Nice. That did it.
I don't know about you. I'm exhausted. Well, it always scares me when David says roll the camera. So here we go.
Boring trip.
So how's that working out for you? Which one? Ding! Good thing you weren't bending. I would have smacked you in the head.